It's a visit with a person of high strangeness. We're going to a psychic fair slash wellness conference in TUMWATER today. We actually did that on my birthday, November the 5th, and Kanashibushan, it came from Eastern Washington, and gave me a table for my birthday, and that's why I was there. So I'm very short on my talk time here, so come right along to the wellness conference at the Tai in TUMWATER. Enjoy.
For those that are
This display is by Lori Birch.
It is for you.
Here you have beautiful smudge sticks and things. And Native American art, healing art, and of course you have drums here. Just beautiful drums. So there's a young lady, and your name is?
I'm Barbara Anderson.
Barbara Anderson, okay. And you're gonna drum for me for a minute?
I am holding a drum made by Lori Bowes, the artist and the drum maker, and I'm just sitting in for her. But I could do a little drumming.
Wonderful.
The beat of Mother Earth's heart.
I'm just gonna do clips here before it.
And some of the things.
Yeah, I need to tell a story here. Everything went blank. All my equipment quit working when I came. And you're reading your own book, is that it?
She wrote it.
Hmm?
I won it.
Oh, you won it.
Isn't that amazing that I'm right next to her and then I won this
And you
book?
won it.
I'm supposed to read this book.
And the name of it is?
Soul Sight
Soul Side. I've never been anything.
by Mary E. Barton. Huh?
I never been anything.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
but
new.
come around here so
what are you
we
doing?
can hear you.
You know why you never win anything? When you keep saying you're never going to win anything, of course you're not going to win anything because God loves you that much.
But that's okay too.
You always get what you really, really want.
Okay, hang on. Okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself and please speak loud. My equipment is a little turned around.
Oh, is it? Well, I'm a psychic medium. I've been a psychic medium all my life. I've been in the psychic, what you call it, closet for the last 15 years, and I've just decided to come out of that
Time
closet.
to come out.
Time to come out.
Yeah, well, we're glad you did.
Yes, I love the channel and writing a book and just doing what is necessary for this planet, and that's to bring love and light.
So you come to this particular fair all the time, or it's just,
Here,
uh-huh.
I have been, yes. I missed maybe 2, but I'm ready to come back every time.
Okay.
I go to the Body, Mind, and Spirit Fair too, and I like that. I'm just about everywhere.
Yeah, okay, so we look for you everywhere. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Got it.
Blue Thunder is here.
Look at the tablecloth and this cloth, how it's actually black and silver, and it just sort of looks like that. I think that's just beautiful. Got it.
Okay. You might want to get one of that too.
I wanna, now that my equipment works, and are you the author? You are?
Yeah, I'm Mary Barton, and I had a spontaneous out-of-body back in 1972. Didn't know what it was, had no idea, and so I started investigating it, and have been doing it ever since. I taught myself how to do it, how to control it, and it's one of the funnest things you can ever do.
Yeah, you know, I travel and I teach people how to control it, because sometimes when people don't understand it, it can really get in your way, can't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do your books address that part of astral projection and things?
Yes, it does. Soul Sight is all about how I taught myself how to do it. And then everyday telepathy, clairvoyance, and precognition is what happens. It strengthens. Learning to go out of body and become lucid in dreams strengthens your telepathic, your clairvoyant, and your precognitive abilities. And so that's what that one is about. It's showing how those psychic abilities were really strengthened by my learning how to project. The next book is going to be called Beyond the Dream, and that'll be coming out in December of this year, 2010. And that will go into more depth and many more of the experiences, the mystical parts of it, and the seeing into the future while you're out, things like that, and meeting with those that have passed on as well.
So question, you do this full time?
Yes, I do, yeah.
Oh, okay, I was going to ask you, if it was part-time, I was going to ask you how you fit it into the rest of your life.
Well, I for the years that I was teaching myself, I was doing it part-time. Right now, I'm currently doing it full-time because I'm trying to finish this third book. But so right now it is full-time. Yeah.
Okay. And you come to this particular fair all the time, or just?
I do come to this fair all the time. I also hold workshops. I have a website, www.
Yeah, I got it. We took a picture of it, yeah.
Okay, and I hold workshops several times a year teaching people how to do this. And right now I've got one that's going to be on Wednesday, November 17th.
I'm already filming for 2011. So
okay.
we're a little late.
Yeah. Well, I do put the information on my website when I hold the workshops. So if they bookmark it and check in occasionally, and they can sign up for my email list on there as well. So
okay, we'll do that, and I thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll try. Dr. Yoon has the same address.
Excuse me.
See, that lady's being smudged and everybody's coughing. How cool. So I understand you are in, is it Lacey now, or where does Lacey end?
Yeah, it's actually county, so
County.
County.
Yeah, it used to be county, but now it's all turned around, yeah.
But the business portion of that area is still county, but the residential portion is Lacey.
Yeah, and you take, as far as insurance, any insurance or pretty much
We
everything?
take most insurances, and we have various payment plans available.
Yeah, if I could get you to talk just a little louder, please.
Oh, yeah, we have, we take most insurances, and we have various payment plans that are available for acute care, intensive care, and then also for wellness care.
Newborns?
I have worked with newborns. I don't have a lot of people bring their newborns in though.
Okay.
But yeah, we do.
Cool, yeah, so, well, anyway, strange place to run into you, because I've been looking for an intuitive chiropractor for my clients.
Oh, great.
Yeah, so.
And we do quite a few other things. We try to make sure that we get a well-balanced package together for the patient in terms of their plan. Make sure that we cover all the aspects that are related to the healthcare, instead of just the typical chiropractic perspective.
Okay, so loud in here, so I thank you very, very much. Happy to see you really soon. Are you usually at the same fair all the time? Pretty much?
Yes.
Okay, so then we'll see you soon. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
A pretty young lady. Thank you very much for taking a picture for me.
Okay.
This young lady is Diane Shoemaker. No.
Diane Shoemaker.
Did I pronounce that right?
Diane Shoemaker.
Oh yeah, I lost your head. I'm sorry.
Here's my head.
Yeah, I got you now. It's so noisy in here. I wanted to introduce you, and you promised to do a whole show with me, right?
Okay, sure.
Okay, and then, and you're local.
I am local, correct.
Blue
Okay.
Thunder will be talking. It will be starting in about 5 minutes. There are still
And it's time for us to be quiet.
sitting
We're
room on
going
the
to be
floor available.
quiet for a minute
This
here.
will be the last.
Okay, here we go. We got counseling, energy healing.
That's right, counseling. I'm a licensed mental health counselor, and I also have been doing energy healing for almost 30 years. And I first learned Reiki back in 1983. It changed my life. I can literally define my life pre and post Reiki. Today I offer a number of different energy healing systems, integrated energy therapy. I've written a book about Reiki with an Egyptian influence called Sekem Sekim Reiki. And then I also do nutritional therapy and help people in a variety of ways. Yeah.
Question.
And teaching classes.
Okay, now question.
Yes.
On the mental health part here. Are you qualified might not be the right word, so give me the right word here. I'm looking for PTSD and dissociative disorders. Can you do that?
One of my specialties is trauma release using energy healing. That is one of my greatest specialties.
Okay, we've been looking for a friend like that.
Yes,
so.
I can do that.
Cool.
The dissociative disorders, I've done work with that as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So we'll let you go for now. It's just too noisy, and
Yeah, it is
call
a little
me
noisy
soon,
in here, and I don't know
we'll
whether to
do
look
it.
at you or the camera.
Either way.
Either way works.
Either way,
Hello.
it's just fine. Okay, then we see you really soon, huh?
Yes, very soon.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we'll talk to you soon.
And that's the book. This is not very pretty. It changes color. There's a real glare in here for some reason. And so tell me, are you always here? I lost your head. You come to this fair all the time?
This is my first time.
Ouch. Okay.
Yes.
So you plan on coming back, or do you travel all over?
Definitely. I've been traveling all around Mason County.
Uh-huh.
So this is my first one in Thurston County.
If you have a card, we'll. It's all pretty stuff. Look at there.
Card.
Here it is. Okay, so everything's handmade.
Everything here on the table is handmade. I made everything. My mom made the candles. So all
Oh, how cool.
is handmade. And the clasps, most of the clasps are hand forged. I like to work with copper. And then
Copper is one for arthritis, no?
pardon?
Copper is good for arthritis.
It is very good for us, yes. It's very good for us. It's good for chronic pain. So people who have a wrist, a hand or wrist problem, wear copper on their wrist. And all of these things, I use silver over copper.
Do you have smaller sages than this? It's a
Brittany, do you have smaller sage than this?
No? Okay, I'll wait. Yeah, I'll use. Thank you.
Thank you.
There's some excited folks. Cool. This is Christine Winters. I've had her on my show about, I don't know, 10 years ago maybe, when we took it to the Great House Square. And some things change, some things don't. That's an awfully pretty picture.
Thank you.
We had some of those on the show before, from way back when, yeah. It's all right. I'm gonna come over here. Yeah, how you been in loud because I don't have a mic on yet. Pretty good?
I've been really great, just doing so many new things with my art, and I've opened up a new business for marketing for metaphysical people, because that's one of the most difficult things they find, helping them bring up websites and learn how to do social networking, and I teach classes in that. I'm still doing my guardian angel drawings and my passion play fortune telling cards. I'm still doing all my art. I've just branched out to help others in the community.
Pretty cool. You go to Ocean Shores?
Yes, I did go to Ocean Shores. It was wonderful, fantastic. I loved it.
Okie dokie. And you know when the next one is here?
I don't know when the next one is here in Olympia.
Oh, but is it on a monthly or every 3 months?
I just don't know. You have to ask Christine Soliday, who's putting them on.
I will. Okay, it's really nice seeing you again.
Nice
Thank
to see you too, Lillian. Thank
Bye.
you.
But backed.
Huh?
Oh, I do. Yeah, double back, because they do these random things.
Took an hour and a half to read. I'm telling the story how everything was functioning when I walked in here. And then whammo, nothing worked, so I had to recharge everything. Took an hour and a half before everything cooperated again. This bracelet, you know what this could be? Is it soft? Oh, it's not that pearl. Oh, I'm too close. I'm sorry. It's not that pearl. And this is a beauty. Cool. Pretty, pretty. And shiny, shiny. And that's a pretty ball. It's not a ball, it's a, I can say that word, sphere.
A sphere.
Thank you.
Monday if we have extras, I don't have to have Dylan do them.
Cool.
It's nice. Did you get your...
But we're going to talk to a couple young ladies here that have, it's essential oil, is it?
Yes, organic essential oil blend.
Okay. And you say you're from Seattle?
Yes, I am.
You come here all the time?
I come here about once a month.
Oh, they're doing this once a month?
To teach classes, actually. I teach classes at Christine's group, the Energy Lighthouse group.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with any of it, so I don't know. I'm just trying to...
Yeah, I'm a traveling teacher.
Traveling teacher.
So today I'm doing a fair, but normally I travel around and teach people how to make these things.
Oh, how cool. And what exactly is it?
We mix essential oils and carrier oils to make therapy oils for stomach problems, breathing problems, headaches, muscle pains, sleeping aids, all kinds of things.
All kinds of things, yeah. It's a little noisy in here. Well, anyway, thank you for sharing with us, and I'll take a picture of that, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.
Hey, beautiful.
Love and harmony through the four directions around us. Two powerful energies of one Father Creator, and thus setting in the center of the seventh being is our heart's energy. Open our hearts at this time and release anything that's not serving the purpose in your heart. Open your hearts, and just open up all your chakras in front of you, behind you, underneath your arms, and pop out your wings and fly high. Fly low. Here's a song. They call it a woman's song. A woman's song. Prayers and our thoughts is a song. Your heart's moving, when you're moving, we're making energy like a flashlight. Hold on that trigger and it makes light. So when you're making energy, it enhances your heart to be very much stronger than what it is. It empowers your thoughts and manifests when you're dancing. You put your prayer down as you put there on the devil's light, like you have a part of a movie. When you're dancing, you put your thoughts down. Your footprints in your heart's thoughts. It's in the song.
Hello, Miss Kanashibushan. Long time no see.
Yeah, long time no see.
Well, I saw you earlier in the day at the fair,
Yes.
but the viewers didn't see you, so what you been doing with yourself?
Oh, not too much. Staying at home, doing some sewing.
Sewing?
Embroidering, which I haven't did in 30 years. But I have a lot of time now that I'm in an apartment.
Uh-huh. You like it?
I do like it. It's right next to the forest, and I love it.
Uh-huh.
Then I put a few flowers and rocks around the trees. And that's about all I did this summer, and water. And then I did a Body, Mind, and Spirit fair in Portland 2 weeks ago. About 2 weeks ago.
That's a long ways from where you live.
Portland, yes, uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Came to Seattle from Seattle, caught a bus like usual. Me and buses.
Yeah, but like we were talking earlier, the drivers know you, and so
Yes.
that it kind of gives you a sense of security, does it?
Nah.
Yeah.
Just makes me, it gives me a sense of they know who I am and I know who they are and we have fun. Like we'll talk for 5 or 10 minutes, I ask them about their family, I ask about mine.
Uh-huh.
And then that's about the end of the conversation.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to talk too long because I don't want the other passengers to think the driver doesn't concentrate.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. I remember when I first came to America, I used to fly one way and take the bus because I wanted to see some of the country. And I was going from here to Louisiana one time, and the bus driver said, "I know you." And I said, "You do?" And he said, "Yeah, you were the nut, the only nut that had a blanket in the middle of the winter, in the middle of the summer in Denver, and we had a snowstorm."
Oh.
And I said, "That's right." So you just never know. Yeah.
And right now, the colors of the trees, you know, it's moving into autumn, into fall and winter. The colors are just the beautiful golds and reds against the green. It's just a fantastic painting.
Yeah.
When you go over the Snoqualmie Pass.
Since we couldn't do the predictions this year again, I had asked you to send me a write-up, and you did.
I did.
And of course my printer don't work today.
Oh.
So I can't print it out for you. But I'm going to work it into the show there somewhere.
Okay.
And since you've been working all day and you're probably still hooked in somewhere, off the top of your head, to 2011, we're going to be okay.
2011, we're going to be okay. Well, I think weather-wise, we're in for it.
Yeah.
And economically, I don't think it's going to have calmed down or leveled off yet.
Well, yeah. Unfortunately, see, everybody wants everything now. I don't know when President Obama got elected. I don't know what they expected from the poor man.
A miracle.
A miracle, yeah.
There's such a deep hole, and it took so long to dig the hole. That's going to take a while to get out of the hole.
You know, you know, I got to Native Americans over the years. And where we were today, there was as I was saying before the phone rang, we had a Native American Shoshone Paiute there today. What was his name? Blue Thunder. And we were kind of talking about different things. And then at the very end, he drummed and he said a prayer. And in there he talked about how he didn't say president, he said how Mr. Obama had kind of smoothened the edges for the next thing to happen. So I'm not really sure what that meant, but by a lot of the Native Americans, they think more Republican sometimes than they do Democrat. So I was kind of surprised that he found it necessary to, or felt free to put that in there in whatever his prayer was. You didn't hear that, did you?
No, I didn't hear it. Yeah. I went to the restroom.
Yeah, so...
sorry, I missed it.
Yeah, but FEMA is already, since the end of September, in Grace Harbor County down here. And I asked him, why is that? I said, usually we have to wait for you after the fact. But now you're here. And they said, it would be historic type winter, very wet and lots of snow. Yeah, and so I guess in case you haven't heard, if you got stuff to do west of the mountains, this would be a good time, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And health-wise, can you give us an update?
Well, health-wise, I've been doing pretty good. I've been going to the doctor, not to the doctor, but I have my blood checked once a month.
You got to go all the way to Seattle for that?
I went all the way to Seattle, but luckily, thank God, they're having us. The Swedish hospital's got a clinic in about a mile from where I live now, so I won't have to go to Seattle anymore. I can have the labs done right there, and I'm so glad. So I won't have to take the bus, and I won't have to spend the money.
That's it. And then I heard somebody told me, other than you, I already knew about that stupid roundabout you got in Roslyn. So I heard about it all the way. A bird flew across the mountain and told me about your stupid roundabout.
It is stupid. I don't know where it takes you to.
No, it's just going in a circle.
It doesn't take you around about where. Where it ends up is what's bad. You don't know where you're at.
Yeah, so you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, the thought is it wasn't necessary. There was a stop sign there.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
And that stopped enough. This one, it took about 6 months to know which way you should go.
Yes, so at rush hours you maybe had 8 or 9 cars, and that was the end of that.
You know where to yield, where to stop, but with the stop sign you knew stop right now, let the other cars go.
Yeah.
Now you don't know which one's coming from the left or the right, or if they're going to go, it's just really crazy. I don't even know what it was about. I don't even know why they had it.
Yeah.
Something to do with the state's money, I guess.
That's that Miss Gregoire again.
Oh, her Miss, God bless her.
Yes, we do. I have kind of adopted that from you every once in a while. And the viewers didn't know exactly what we mean by that, isn't that cool?
God bless her. She needs blessings, that's what it means.
Yeah, so they'll tell
Everybody
me.
needs to send some blessings.
No, I know it.
So that's about all I've been doing. I haven't been doing much more.
So long term, anything for you?
Long term, no, but I'm getting ready to go to Minnesota to see my son.
Today it's snowing in Minnesota.
Well, I believe that. Well, I'm ready. I got my boots and everything.
Everything, yeah.
And my son, he has some kind of rare disease that is affecting him, and I can't pronounce it, but supposedly what happens is the body eats the cartilage out of the body for some strange reason. He said there's less than 500 people in the United States that have it.
Yes, like an autoimmune disease type.
Yes, it's an autoimmune disease.
Yeah.
Not like lupus, but it's an autoimmune disease.
Yeah.
They don't know what to do because it's very rare. So he's taking some kind of pills right now that makes him ill.
Wow.
So I'm going to go see him, and hopefully I can send some healing to him. And maybe we can even find out what the real problem is. I think it's stress. He went through about 2 years of custody battle and about 4 years of working 2 jobs, 16 hours a day.
Yeah, well.
That's stress.
Yeah, stress. I was trying to visualize that. Stress can turn yourself on yourself. That's pretty
I
nippy.
think so.
Yeah. Excuse me.
And then from there, I'm going to go to Atlanta to see some of my children, some of my grandchildren, some of my great-grandchildren for Christmas and Thanksgiving. Then I'll be back in January.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to put you on hold for just a minute here.
Okay. That's fast.
Yeah, well, we're talking about our great-grandchildren here.
I'm going to see go to Atlanta to be at the holidays with my children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Then I'll be back in January, and I'm just so glad before I go I get to see Lillian because I haven't seen her for almost 2 years, I think.
Long time, yeah. We had the two predictions without you. That's crazy,
So I'm
huh?
really glad to see her.
Yeah, you from here you look great. You
I
know
feel
what I mean?
good. I feel really good.
Yeah, you look great.
I had a
Yeah.
little problem with my leg, but I am been going to this wonderful masseuse, and it seems to be working. So
Yeah.
I feel much better. I wasn't able to tie my shoe or cut my toenails, and now I can within a week after going.
You know what I enjoyed about going there today? It was really outstanding. Usually when we go somewhere, then you say ouch or just any discomfort at all, they always try to make us think we want it and we wishing it on us and all of this, and all we have to do is think and get rid of it. They were chiropractors, they were healers. Not one person said anything like that. To me, that was refreshing.
That's true.
Like who in their right mind would want to feel like that?
Thank you. I don't know what they're talking about.
It was really nice. No,
really
but
was
not
nice.
once. I had my walker. Not once a person said, "Oh, why do you have that? You don't need that. You can get rid of that. It's all in your brain."
All in the brain? No, not only in your brain. It's in your. It just happens. But otherwise, I'm doing pretty good. But it was really wonderful to be able to cut my toenails.
Yeah, you was telling me about that.
I just couldn't raise my foot up.
Uh-huh.
And now I can, and I even put my own socks on, which I couldn't before.
Now,
on my left leg.
If we can get you in the car without having to call for help to have you strapped in.
Yeah, talk about that wonderful experience last night. Oh my goodness.
It was your night before. We went to the, Outback had, that was last night.
Yeah.
Outback had sell steak and lobster for $14.88, no, $99. So that's what we had. The man wanted to know, did I want a different steak? And I asked what the difference was, and he said, I forgot what he said, and I told him no. For $10, I'll chew it with my toes. Anyway, we had this wonderful dinner, and he kept trying to move our plate while we were still eating. So finally I said to him, I really appreciate you looking out for us, but back up! And he did.
He did.
And so then I can't get Kanashibushan in the car. So he was a very snazzy car with two older gentlemen, middle-aged, and a young.
Yeah, they were old.
And they were old. Okay, I'm trying to be nice. And the young man saw I hollered, "Yoo-hoo!" To the young man, I said, "Can you help me strap this lady in here? Strap this lady in here."
I don't think they understood what you meant.
No, the young man.
They looked afraid.
The young man knew what I meant. The other gentleman probably.
The young black man understood and came over, but the other two Caucasian men, they didn't know what to think about strapping somebody in. In the dark.
In the dark.
They really couldn't see who I was.
He had no light in the car.
No light in the car. She could have been kidnapping me or anything.
Yeah.
They weren't coming and they didn't.
No, but the look on their face like,
oh! What is she talking about? What's
funny.
going on? They just stayed by their car.
They did and they waited.
But the young black man came and he strapped me in because I've been having a hard time getting my seatbelt in for some reason.
And I didn't do anything to him. I let him go.
He felt safe.
Yeah, he knew what we were. He knew what we wanted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay. What else do we know? It's really been so long since we talked.
Yeah, I don't know what else has went on. Since then, not too much. Not really too much in my life.
Yeah. How old are you now?
Oh, I had a birthday in October. I'm 77.
77. I thought you were 76.
No, I'm 77.
Mm-hmm.
Makes you think of that old show, 77 Sunset Strip. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's like you said, 77 Sunset Strip. I don't think it exists anymore. But I am 77. I'm glad to be.
Yeah.
Feel really good. Feel really, really good.
Yeah.
I've had some problems. My sisters have had problems. I've had one brother who's in the hospital, another sister in the hospital, and another one in the hospital, but they're doing okay. The one brother fell off the roof. He does roofing. And I remember he said, don't ever do roofing when it's wet. And something happened, but anyway, the ladder fell and he broke 3 vertebrae in his back, ribs, and he was in the hospital when I left. And I have to tell the story. It's just really interesting what happened, because before he went in the hospital, he really didn't appreciate the girls, because in our family, all the girls are older than the boys, and he's the youngest boy. So anyway, we weren't speaking. Most of us weren't speaking to him. And so when he fell, I don't know, I think he said he had a death experience. But he must have had something, because he got on the phone and called and asked that all the girls come and pray for him.
Oh, wow. Some hit him. And
He said he had a death experience. I haven't been able to talk to him to tell him what happened.
Yeah.
But he said he had some kind of experience, and in the experience he was told to come to his sisters, I guess, and apologize or something. But I know it had to be God.
Yeah.
And that's amazing. I haven't seen him yet, but I know something happened, because we weren't even speaking most of it. None of our leaders were speaking to him.
Yeah.
So I know for him to say that he wanted us to come and pray for him. When I used to talk about God, he said, there ain't no God. Don't even mention it. He'd be really nasty. So for him to say he wanted us to come and pray for him, I know it's something happened. And I'll let you know later what happened when I get it really clear.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk to him, find out what happened, because something he had an experience while he fell.
Yeah.
A death experience, from what I understand.
So what I'm going to do at the end, I'm going to dig up your predictions.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm going to dig up the predictions. Let me see if I can find them and read them and work that in here, and then we can go there for just a minute, okay?
Okay.
So I'm just going to read it to him, okay? It says, I feel several large earthquakes. Now this is Kanashibushan talking. One in the west and one on the east coast. I feel extreme weather of rain and snow in the northwest, and I think it will snow in the northwest before the second week in November. Pretty close, no? And it did, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Actually it did, yeah. And then it goes on, I feel politically the Republicans will gain some seats in the Senate and the House of Representatives. The political fight between Rossi and Murray will be very, very close, and it was. We did keep the Senate, though. Many have to be, there's a word. Oh, may have to be a recount. Well, we got through that. And I feel several serious hurricanes in Florida, on the East Coast going towards New York. Rainstorms and floods all over the United States. Obama's political rating will continue to fall. Oh, you must be psychic. But I think Obama is aware of it, and he will continue with his planned agenda. I feel a rush of UFO sightings, yes. They had some weird thing coming out of the ground the other day. Nobody knew what it was. And it leaked that some have been in contact with the United States government, yeah. And I feel the United States and Korea disagreeing more and more. Press is in Korea. And if the United Nations don't get together and recognize that all people and situations affect everyone, I see blood flowing in Africa more than it was in Rwanda. And then I see the United States putting more emphasis on children. We wish. And that's it. So, and then since we have Kanashibushan here, we will ask her here in a few minutes what else we need to add. So that's my email. Yeah. Ah. Cool.
Hi.
Did you need to add anything to those predictions? Because almost everything we said happened already.
Yeah, that's what I thought about after I had sent them in.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I was thinking, I was mentioning the Tea Party, and I think it's going to fizzle out.
They usually use those people.
Huh?
They use those people.
Yeah, but I mean, they were in cahoots.
I know. But they really thought they were doing something, so they were just a pawn. That's what I mean.
Well, that's all they were, but you know.
Yeah. But that's what happened when you...
It was a split things, and it worked in some areas. In some areas it didn't work in, but it was okay.
Yeah.
But it's not going to be a party like Republican
No.
or Democratic or anything like the Tea Party.
Yeah.
Tea Party was way back, you know, when they threw the tea over at work, but it ain't working now.
Not working, yeah.
No, it worked for the English, but it ain't working for Americans.
I was, yes, so somebody said Miss Palin was, we're not getting political, but it was funny though. Somebody said that Miss Palin was like the Kardashians, and then this man wrote and he said, why you want to insult the Kardashians? Anyway, so we had a...
Well, I think they're pushing her, and I think they're going to keep her in the public eye until the election. Well, her part of 212, who knows?
Yeah.
But she's certainly going to be in there.
Cholera, you think they're going to get a handle on the cholera in Haiti?
You know, I don't know. I don't think so, but I don't know why they don't, because I think it's possible to take care of it, so I don't understand why they're not going to. But I don't see them getting a handle on it at all. And I'm sorry, but I think it's because they don't care.
Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, we're almost at the end of the show, and I'm really glad you came. We gossiped, that normally we don't. But I thought we were really skillful in gossiping today.
I didn't think you were gossiping.
Yeah, I did.
I think you're giving out facts.
Facts, yeah. But it was a good day.
It was.
You know, new people I hadn't seen before, good food, good company. Yeah. And I thank you for coming across the mountain.
Well, I'm glad I made it without any snow.
Yeah.
Probably snow when I go back.
Go back, yeah. Well, okay, so I guess, I don't know. I'm gonna stick some music on the back here, and I need to thank Paul Pawlowski for having fixed my AV mixer. Thank you, Paul, and I'll stick some behind here, and then we'll see where we go from there. So I'm gonna say goodbye, I think.
Okay, bye-bye.
And then just go from there, and love you, and we'll see you next visit.
Happy holidays to people. And those that don't celebrate, happy non-celebration.
No, that's not gonna work. You know why? Because it's not playing till next year.
What?
So they're done celebrating already.
On the 1st of January?
Oh, no, no. This one probably won't air till the end of January.
Oh, end of January.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it'll all be over.
All be over.
So I hope everybody's safe.
Safe and hangovers and...
Hope they're just safe and alive.
Oh, I tell you, really, you might remember that I got everything here too. My niece was here, Claudia, you met her.
Yes.
And they had the weatherman, Steve Poole, on the weather map, they had a baby on January the 1st.
Who did?
They always stick a baby on the weather map.
Oh, okay.
So Claudia thought it was baby day, that she thought the government was telling you to have a baby that day. So they've been through the baby day. That's my whole point. That's my whole point. Okay, so we're gonna go now, and love you.
So long.
Bye.
Enjoy.
Yeah.
Non-holiday.
And all I have time for is to tell you goodbye till next week. So you have a good one. When we see you next time. Bye.
Randy working on the new version of Lillian Miss Lillian. Cool, huh?
took us there, and you took us there, and it is just because you really care. Where our journey goes, oh, it begins. It's part of why our planet will extend. And if we do our part and use our heart, we'll fill our mission we've had from the start. Lillian, Miss Lillian, we'd like to thank you for all the fun while you took us here.